Well, we got here, as you can tell on the masters, they're all just, how that works out for us. So, I got a replacement. It had a whole bunch of stuff attached to it, but I'm gonna make it work. Lines aren't in the correct spot, but I believe I'll make it work. That's where I'm at. I'll let the little Chinese people for you, boy. They got some forearms on them as tight as they get these things. All right. This is. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off too. Once I make sure everything is kind of there, and I'm gonna go ahead and grease all that. Don't look to be too awful bad. Front, so front, got two fronts here. The other one had one right here and right here. So, but these two are on the same, and that's the single. So that's gonna go for the rears. Yep, that's what we're doing. So let's get new washers to go with it. Sealing washers. Yep. We'll go ahead and take all this part here and save these sealing ones for later. Might need it on something else down the road. Sorry, that's my dogs. They see two cats on the cart. I mean, on the lawn trailer. So, yep. Yeah, you scared them cats off. You know, they're really worried about y'all. I mean, look at them. I mean, they're getting down, and no, they're not moving because they know you're in a cage. So this is gonna be interesting. I can make that one go like that. Yep. Go ahead and see about putting this new throttle cable on. I got a 10-foot cable that goes along in there somewhere. So that new throttle cable goes in right here and attaches to the pedal. But I bought a universal, so we're gonna have this see how this pans out. See, that side goes on the carburetor, and that looks like it's gonna work good. And this one might be exactly what I need, but that wasn't what was on it, and it didn't look like really a factory situation. Yeah, it's exactly what I need because they just whooped it open is all they did. So yeah, it's exactly what they did. Uh-huh. Sorry, my arm's all in the way here, but then this goes, well, I might need to go way on up. I need to go way on up. It's got a pretty good throw on it. Yeah, that pedal assembly's got to come off too. I was going to do both at the same time because we need the throttle to come back for us, don't we? That goes there. That goes there. A little squeezy action here. I can get my squeezer tool in there. You know, channel locks. It's like this needs to come way on up or something. I mean, that'll end up pulling it. Yeah. Let me try it a different way. See if I can get that up there higher. Looks like it may. If I finagle some stuff, like these two nuts. Yeah, and this here, see, it's all the way up. I'm gonna have to do some modifications, which is fine, because I think it really needs to be about right there. But I'll make it. But yeah, it feels good. So see, we'll just get it to return properly. Yeah, I believe it'll be just fine. That's all we got for tonight. We waiting on parts for the engine. Those supposed to be here in about 4 or 5 days, so we can go ahead and finish the engine. I was just trying to get ahead of the game a little bit, and we're gonna bleed these brakes, just not tonight. I need a little more time because I'm not missing out on supper, and you know a fat guy loves to eat. Or as Chad likes to say, I'm just withering away. Can't let that happen. If y'all hear my dogs bark, I'm sorry. Neighbors are out. My dogs are, I don't know if you call them friendly or not. They are friendly. It's just, they just bark at every single thing. All right. I got all the parts in. We'll go over that in a little bit. I've been trying to keep this thing dry from the rain, and looks like my timing chain fell down in the block. Well, that's nice. It was nice of it to do that. Just, keeping out of the weather, I guess. But okay. Got some cleaning to do, and we'll be swapping this piston out right here. I'm gonna be keeping the piston jug and all. Like I said, I replaced it because of all the rust that was in the jug. So it's a little rough to get in here, but we'll get in here and do this. But I need to get that time chain out of there, and I'm still trying to figure out how to time this thing. Trying to find stuff online is not the easiest thing in the world. When you put it in there, it shows every other 250 instead of a CN, even though you put CN 250 in the search. So like I said, I don't know. Don't know. working on this. So, I would think it would be on the stator side. Well, we got an inspection cover over here. I see a little hole right here. Get in there and we pop that out and see what I can see. Because I just got to find top dead center. And that looks like a good place to find it. Lord knows, can't find it online. Let me get me a screwdriver. If this is the cover, I'll get you in here. Show you what I'm pulling out. Lords. Except for them Chinese got some forearms on it. And guys, if y'all think I'm ignorant of this, I'm ignorant of this engine. Yes, I am. And I have tried to look on the internet to try to. And I'm not, even though I'm in IT, I'm not the best Googler in the world, but I do give it a valiant effort. And I've looked 3 times. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go figure this out because, if somebody just can't post something, I mean, that's fine. But, post what you got. Not, and that's why I hate the search algorithms, because I put in there CN250 timing marks. Every 250 in the world showed up, and then there's 2 videos on this, and it was a guy who does not even show you where the marks are. He just talks about them. I'm like, okay, I can talk about it too. They're in there, I guarantee it. Okay, right below the oil line, y'all can see it. I'm just going to point at it. That right there. And in the threaded portion in the case, it's got a notch in it. So I guarantee there's a corresponding notch on whatever rotating piece that is in there. It's probably this, the stator or something. I don't know. But you feel oil in that piece. So wasn't going to pull that piece off. I knew there'd be some kind of inspection. But believe it or not, there is actually one. So there it is. So I can almost guarantee you, I'm not going to rotate the crank until I get the, excuse me, until I get the timing chain up and rotate it by hand as I rotate that, because you can see the piston is almost at top dead center, so we can get it pretty close. Then we'll take a look in there. There's a little gear down in there. You all know that. I'm wanting to kind of get this up. Well, I pulled up on this piston, kind of bring her up on top dead center ish, like that. I don't want to damage that skirt. That is original equipment. Well, folks, I'm going to take a little different approach to this. Imagine that, right? After more reviewing, it's apparent you cannot see the you can't see the timing mark from the side. So what I do know is that the engine goes this direction. I mean, the piston comes straight up. So I'm gonna pull it up as hard as I can. No, it's redneckish, but that's top dead center. But I'm gonna go ahead and yank this so I don't drop the pin clips in. We're gonna go ahead and take this piston off so I don't drop the pin clips in there. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff this rag around like that. Get a little screwdriver and remove those. Well, one think it'd come apart. Push out the other side, but it's not. Oh well. Pull the other one off. There we go. And like I said, we're keeping these as a match set of original equipment. All right, move array. Ta-da. Let's go ahead and get the cleaning supplies out. As you can see, I'm just using a regular razor blade. Give y'all a quickie of the parts. You know, I didn't work cylinder head, and there's a big hole in the thermostat housing. So this was $11 on eBay. All I did was clean up the valve cover, and I bought the new jug, new piston, rings, pin, clips, and the time and chain tensioner gasket. And it come with valve stem seals. Them ain't going in. Them ain't going in that head. And so let's go ahead and just get this together a little bit, you know. My battery. They keep running down my battery. I don't know why. Yep, it's charging good through my mic adapter. So let's get these open. I already fed y'all cats. And it says intake. Takes this way. We're gonna slap this baby on there. There we go. Just like that. I gotta get that pin. There we go. And that one is right there. Come on now. That one is right there. That one is right there. Well, I'm gonna go get that pin and pliers. Don't drop that pin in there. It'll probably bounce off everything, go exactly in there. Y'all know how it goes. Oh, it's wrong side. Gotta go to the other side. Well, let me get my mirror and make sure that is all the way in there. It's just fully seated. No, it is not. Why you doubly check? I'm going to be using some chicken wire on the timing chain. All right. Okay. Here we go there. Rotate this up. And I like to just kind of squeeze them together a little bit. Oh, timing chain guy didn't go through. There we go. And the bottom of these are tapered, so you can pull them up, so you can pull the piston up through it. They don't always work as prescribed. It's on top dead center, you know. I'd collapse these rings a little bit with your fingers. Let's get the head gasket in the head, and let's go ahead and stick it on. That looks like it's 20 foot-pounds. That's why two of them moved just a little bit on the second, but none on the third pass. Now we got to get the cam in here. Oh, I got them two on the side there. My bad. Now, if I can remember which ones they were. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work out for me. So these don't need to be lubricated within there because these are roller bearings. So just pour a little oil right in there. The bearing itself, a little on that bearing right there. There we go. Just spin it around. Spin it around. There you go. Pretty much it. I'll run some across here in just a minute when I figure out how this thing gets timed. But what you do need to know is that when a piston is top dead center, it's at max lobe separation. So in this case, both of them pointing downward. So if I think of it like that, the hole goes up, and these lines should be parallel to this surface right here. Something tells me I'm pretty right about that. That's if my piston is a true top dead center, which y'all saw how I figured that one out. All right. Well, let's hope I don't drop this thing down in there. Should probably will, and there'll be some choice language, a couple of Hail Marys, gotta repent some stuff. Guys, it's chow time. We're gonna get back on this. Sorry, I took a break. I was chewing on some chicken and rice. Believe it or not, that is, my stomach hates that more than anything. I love it to death, and I'll eat it. I don't care how much painful it is to me, but it is, believe it or not, like Mexican food and all that. No, that's regular stuff right there. So as you can tell, it's got a hole right there, and that's in the up position. See if I can get y'all in here a little better. And it's got, I think y'all can see the little lines. Yeah, the little lines right there and right there, and that's level with the head. Now, that's saying I got the crank in the right spot. Guys, like I said, y'all saw me just push that thing, just pull it all the way up, top dead center, and relative to the angle of the engine. And it didn't move when I was putting on the putting the rings up through the bottom of the jug. So I'm gonna say that's pretty close. All I'm worried about is at this point, make sure I don't have any interference. I'm not pulling the side of this engine apart to go in and find that mark. I would love to, but not right now. You'll think, well, you're living on the. I am living on the edge. I do, but I'm also a very conservative person. That's why I took the time to figure this out to make sure I'm not going to have any interference. So let's go ahead and bolt that cam down. Okay, so that's in there. All right, so let's go ahead and get the tensioner on, And I gotta go clean that up real quick and put a new gasket on it. Gasket went all cattywampus on me here. See? I was really wanting to get on that CRX, but it was on and off rain. Alright, sanity check. Head bolts, check. And that little one down there, check. And these two over here, check. All around here, check. The two on the cap over here for the cam, check. There's no bolt on the cam. I have not put that plug back in over there. Let me think. Well, let's go ahead and put that plug back in. Side of the engine. Just want to button it up. Probably wouldn't hurt just to spin it over and see what it does. What it sounds like. Since there's no way to hand turn this thing without taking everything off, but we'll find out here in a minute. All right, let's see what I got back here. Ooh, big old bug. All right, we're going to use a wrench. Let's see what it does. Oh, we got compression. Oh yeah, it got compression. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and relocate y'all, and we're gonna put the thermostat housing on. This thermostat housing goes right there. I can put the intake on until we're at it too. Well, folks, I'm gonna have to yank the head back off. This timing chain guide pivots right here, and it was behind the gas tank, and I didn't see it, so I need to put that on. So we're gonna have to come back on this another day. It'll be seamless to y'all, but we're gonna have to come back to it because I gotta yank that head back off real quick. Yay. Not cool. But it has to happen. Because we don't want that timing chain to be slapping against that aluminum head. That's why it's on there. So, alright. We'll come back to it. Well, guys, if y'all see the light change, I'm sorry. I did actually attempt to record me putting the missing timing chain guide in there. But when I hit record, it stopped like 8 seconds later. I don't know why. But it did. So I was happy, and then got the carburetor on. We got the carburetor on. It was just 2 bolts to put the intake manifold on in there. So we get in there, just 2 bolts, right? Put that baby on there. And then I put a new clamp to hold the carburetor. And all I did was hook up a few vacuum lines. I did not hook up the choke. I didn't hook up the heating element. I didn't have none of that stuff. I want to hear it run. That's where we're at. And I put the plug wire on. And I did mention that I did take the side cover off, expose the torque rotor so I can get to the primary right there, so I could turn it by hand to get it on top dead center. And like I said, I just got it back together. So sorry, I thought I even charged my microphone, and it's dead as a door now. So I don't know why I can't even figure this stuff out. I don't know. Technology, gotta love it. So So where I'm at is I'm gonna go charge the battery because I forgot to charge the battery on this here. I charged the battery on the cart while I was putting everything together. And I gotta strap down this gas tank because this is floating around. So I'll get y'all in here just so I get this stuff taken care of. Alright, let's get this exhaust on. See what we got. Look at that, boys. Look at that. Y'all quickie around this thing, probably got to shut it off due to coolant. Yep. She runs. She's a runner. Look at that, Jason. We got her. I just got to buy a new clutch and seats and stuff for it, but I can run it like it is. I don't know if I showed y'all, but I got the master cylinder on it right there, and I got a new throttle cable. I got to route it. But oh yeah, she's a runner. Yep, sure is. Well, thank y'all for watching. I'm sorry the fan's a little loud right now. But again, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. When I start getting some more parts into this thing, I'll make some more videos. So y'all stay tuned. This is work in progress. So God bless.